Okay, we're making this prayer shawl circle video, and this is how to make the circle part of the shawl, or blanket, or whatever we're calling it. So the first thing we do is we set up our hands like this. This is how I do it. Some people just do it like this, and then start doing their thing. But I do it like this. And the first thing to start out with is a slip knot, generally. So we make that slip knot like this, right? Oops, pulled the wrong string. And then we can start work. Generally what I do, though, I don't like working with knots. So what I do is I place my hook this way, twist it around, and then I chain 10. Like so. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Now, what I do is I will, in the first loop, make a slip stitch with, make a circle. There we go. Now, we chain 3. Okay? And then what I do is I wrap the tail around the edge as I'm going, and I'm going to double crochet 23 double crochets in the circle. It's 1 rather. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Some people have trouble dealing with, at least I had trouble when I first started out because my tension was never right, holding on to the different pieces of thread. So when I do a yarn over for a double crochet, I'll usually do the yarn over and then I'll hold it with my thumb. And then I'll come through, yarn over and pull through, and then do this. Then I can let it go. That way my tension is kept consistent. So I'm going to do a few more and then I'm going to count. The thumb holding technique that I do here is pretty nice when I'm dealing with fine thread, because it tends to slip, and for silks, the exotic threads, because they slip really easily in your setup. There we go. And I'll do one more, and I'll show you one of my tightening techniques. When I've got it through the first loop of a double crochet, or even if it's a single crochet, I will do a little bit of pulling like this. I'm actually pulling tension with my finger before I do the second one. See how I pull it down? And that tensions it quite nicely. So now I'm going to count. I'll show you how to do that. Find out how many's on my loop already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12. Almost 10 left to do, so there's 11 left. $13. 14. 15. I'm tensioning it sometimes. Depends on how loose I feel it is when I'm getting around to apart. So, there we go. And I'm using a Simply Soft. I think it's by Carrion. And you want to be careful of splitting the thread, splitting the yarn. Make sure you bring the hook through all the parts, because it'll get threadbare really quickly if you don't take care of this properly. And if you split the yarn, you'll know it. It'll look ugly. So let's count again to make sure we've got. See how many we've got. We have 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 2 more. 22. 23. So now we're going to slip stitch in the third chain from this first 3 chain that we did, and that's generally at the top where it connects. And we're going to slip stitch, so we're going to pull it all the way through. That's it. Now all we have to do is clean it up and set it aside. We want 50 of these. Okay? So, thank you.